I can never date a Unilag student.
Exactly. So this is part of what I'm saying.
How much must be a mass salary before you?
I don't want to know. But you're able to provide the basic things that I need.
Basic things like what?
I need anything with hair.
Hair like how much?
Wigs I expect you can be seeing wigs of 320.
320.
So really,
Give the minimum wage.
Oh, those are you people. You're doing the thing for what you not lost.
me that is
Now you if I waiting no loss.
and upcoming entrepreneur. So how will I afford that? So
When
how to
you're
make
upcoming,
this-
why do you need relationship?
Exactly. So
It's the truth. Just like you want to eat turkey, I know that you don't have the means. Why are you looking for? You're craving what you can't afford.
just let me. But that thing she did, nobody has ever done it for me before, and that she started.
Dating another person.
Yeah. Right. It goes to a point that I was very slim then. My head was very small. And I was going, there was one time that I went home and my mom had to ask me that, Seun, are you sure? That was the first time she asked me that question. I was very scared. She was like, are you sure you don't have HIV?
Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw. Proudly sponsored by King Jonneylaw Gadgets and Accessories.
Come back to another episode of Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw. Today's guest is a name that rings a bell in the Department of History and Strategic Studies. He's a 411 student, a printer, a former assistant class rep, and a man who has seen both the politics and the heartbreaks of campus life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Seun Akijoko. Did I get that?
Yes.
Akijoko.
Yes.
What the heck? I said I don't have your son, but I was like Akijoko.
Yes, it was it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome Seun Akijoko.
Yeah.
So nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me. When I got your email about wanting me to be on this show, I was like, okay, let's do this. And I'm glad I'm here now.
It's actually a privilege to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's have it.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
You were assistant class rep in year one.
Okay.
What made you go into politics that early? Was it leadership or clout? You were just choosing clout then?
What actually happened then was because I would say HSS, we are the very foundation. Because when everything started in year one, it started with creating a group, like wanting to get to know your fellow freshers. Like, I'm the kind of person that I want to get to know this person. I want to get to know this person. So we created a group. Though it was not me that created the group. We all met on Facebook. Funny enough. So it was about 3 years ago or 4 years ago. That was 2021. We created that group even before we did Pursue TME.
Wow.
That was when that HSS finalist social bots has been existing.
Wow.
Yes. So I think it was me, we were about 5 on that group. It was me, Maye, I think KMC, Priscilla. Yeah. So we were on that group. We were sharing details of, we know that, okay, these are the people that when we gain admission, these are people that I'm likely to meet in class. So unfortunately, we got the admission and all of us were together. We started then, when anybody comes into the group, newly admitted, we have this tradition of, okay, introduce yourself, drop your JPEG, as we fondly call it then, like drop your pictures and all of that. So I spearheaded that. So I got to know people. Even Benita was my principal then, as you know, but she wasn't in the picture then. We did not know her. It was just me, Maggie, Victoria, all of us.
Like, so you, Maggie, Priscilla, Victoria, and you mentioned EMC.
Yes,
you guys were the pioneer of that group.
Yes.
Like, should I term that should I say godfather or?
They're the one that they had admission before the school gave them admission.
Exactly. So we're just on that. So it was one. Then we used to work together. Like, we just work together. Like all this. Let me give an instance. Like just working together around the school and all of that. So on this fateful evening, period to that, we had issues with the funding level then, because they wanted to impose one facing on us as the class rep, and we fought against that. Like, you can't do that. Like, you can't do that against our will. So on this fateful evening at the amphitheater, mm, I think Benita has joined us then. So we're there. We're having, as fresh as we do, we're having these conversations and all of that. So my ear is a topic. I think that's why they call him Godfather till now. Was like, how are we going to do this? Like, how are we going to like stay the affair of our class? Initially, I do not have any intention of being the class rep. So we were like, okay, let's appoint Benita as the class rep. And me, I said, if you appoint this guy as the class rep, what about people coming? They'll be like, they were not there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, let's report to our seniors then. So that fateful week, we had election in one class like that. I think a number of people has joined, but we were like about 15 in that class. So me and Benita, we stood up, they voted. So Benita won, but I was second. So we were like, okay, since it's like that, she'll be the head and I'll be the assistant. So that was how I became the assistant
Class rep.
class rep.
Wow.
Yes.
Omo, this is actually um like people don't really know say na go be the pioneer of that group. Like,
Exactly. So and so anything that is happening now in that group, even though it's fight or anything, I'll be like, these people that are here that are shouting, they don't even know
you
how
are the new cat.
exactly. So
Newbies.
so they don't even know how all these things happen, but they just want to like come out and just so that was it.
So during the election process,
Okay.
it's always very wild.
Yes.
How did it go for you? Was it easy or something?
It wasn't really, it was easy at some point because when they said we should come and present ourselves, talk about our manifesto, it got to one point that I forgot my line, what I wanted to say, because I was confused. But that was it. I think Benita impressed a lot of people then because there was one girl to that has just one vote. I think nobody even voted for her. It was Benita because everybody wanted Benita. And me coming second, okay, let's do this. So that was it.
Okay, but there were moments your name popped up in controversies.
Okay.
Some say you are too weak and lack mind of your own.
Okay.
Others say you don't forgive easily.
Mm, okay, about the weakness of the thing, I think at that then I had this mental health issues that maybe because of what I faced before I gained admission into Unilag. So whenever someone people say something, I tend to like, okay, this is it. I'm not doing it again. That was why some moments are in year one. Whenever we have issues in class and somebody start accusing me that I did this, I did it, I'll just let me type. See, these guys, I'm not doing it again. I'm, I'm not doing it again. Like what? And people will be like, what's wrong with this guy? Why is this so unserious like this? And for the unforgiving parts, I forgive people. I go with everybody, even people that I have issues with today in that class. I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. But I just tend to be like, okay, when this thing is not right, I will say my mind. I'll flare up. So that's why some people will just be like, oh, this guy is so proud. He's doing this, he's doing that. But deep down, I can't just watch something go wrong and just pretend as if okay, this is cool. So I just see my mind out.
So, but during your tenure, you had conflict with quite a number of people.
Yeah, I think I had issues with Benita.
Your
So
principal.
yes, I had issues with Benita. I think there was when we were about to write our first exam in that school, I had issues with her then. Like this girl, our life is too much. She'll complain, you come into people, her friends, and they'll come into my DM, then I'll be like, what now? It even got to a point that we didn't talk. Maybe throughout the exam period, I did not even say anything to her. She will write me, I'll be like, I won't even say anything. So it got to a point that she went to report me to our course advisor then. I think it was Dr. Lawon, and she was like, what's going on? I was like, mommy, because she's my mommy in school. So I'll be like, it is not like that. We just had some brief issue and we are going to settle it. So that was how it went. And with the controversy of okay, um funds missing out and all of that, that was what even breach the trust the class had on us then.
Okay, but okay, speaking of that, who mismanaged funds between you and Benita? Was it you or Benita?
For me, I did not. I only knew that okay, we're collecting funds because before the whole funds of the thing, we had a general meeting of the class. So I did not. She had the financial secretary then, but I only knew that okay, if money comes in, it's going to pass through her to the financial secretary. But me, I don't. I'm not in possession of that money, so I can't really say much about what happened to that money and stuff like that.
So basically, you're just saying that okay,
Yeah,
you knew money was coming in, but you were
yes,
not seeing it
yes. I was not seeing it.
because you were not in charge.
Yes, because I was not in charge.
That means you're not playing your role now.
It was not as if I was not playing my role, but that financial aspect, I was not really there because I was not really there because she already has a financial secretary. So whenever they send money, like the class send money, it's just to send the receipt to her. The money is already with the financial sec. So whenever I ask her that, okay, what's going on with the money and stuff, she'll be like, oh, everything is in control. I'll be like, okay, fine, no problem.
Because
So
speaking of that again, about the money issue and mismanagement of funds, it
Okay.
actually like I don't know whether from my own perspective, it actually like tarnish you guys' image.
yes,
Like till now, I feel like that stuff is like a stain, especially on the name of this your so-called
yes,
principal. I don't want to mention it.
yes.
The stain on her, like wherever it even affected her when she was running for. Did she win? I think she
She
won.
won. Yes,
Unopposed,
she won.
Abi.
Yes, unopposed.
Unopposed, like, people were like, you will mismanage funds. That when you were classroom,
Yes.
you won't go for financial secretary, something like that. You won't carry the money of the whole department, something like that. I'm not accusing her because
Yes.
I'm not accusing her. It's just allegedly, yeah, allegedly. So about the funds and stuff, like another rumor, another thing that happened that like, people noticed that the people you were with then
Yes.
when you were in year one, are you people still together?
We are still together.
There's a difference between you are still together.
And we are still together.
Are you guys still cool?
We are still cool, but not to that level. Because right now, I've ditched the class. I removed my mindset from the class now. I'm looking forward to outside school. So for now, when we sing class, we greet each other, we laugh, but deep down, we know that this person is not for me. Yes. So whatever, I just come to class, just play with every because I have a tradition of whenever I come to class, even there was one guy, he does not even talk in class. So whenever he sees me, whenever he's with somebody, he will just laugh and say, okay, this guy is always going about shaking everybody. I don't know, like since it's popular and all of that, I'll be like, that's my tradition. When I come to class, even before once I drop my stuff, I'll just go about shaking everybody. But deep down, I know that some of these people,
Way they shake,
yes,
they don't mean well for you.
yes, so
And you said you don't send them.
means I'm not saying this. So I just do my thing and just leave.
So now you people just know each other. You people are no longer friends.
Yeah.
So there are now two factions.
Yes.
What faction do you belong to?
I believe. But the thing is, I don't belong to any factions. But I just tend to like, okay, let me support this person. But when people see us together, they'll be like, okay, people already tell us that I'm in my faction. So glad I'm in my faction. But I just tend to, okay, let me be there. But whenever I talk on the group, they may just leave the person they're attacking and focus on me. So that's why I don't really say anything again. Just talk about football, argue about football in that group and just leave. So that's it.
So if you had to describe your political journey in one sentence, what would it be? A success story or a battle of survival?
A battle of survivor. A battle of survivor. I think the only election I enjoyed was when I became the class rep. And moving forward to it, so I wanted to be financial secretary there, but something happened. I had issues with people in year four then, so I had to back down from the election. So I think moving forward to year three, I wanted to be the social sec, but people was like, "Oh, this guy, is it social? Is it this? Is it that? Is it? But when the election came, I didn't even see that thing. It don't burn me down. I could never focus because the department itself, they're already like promoting another candidate, and it was just as if I was late to the party.
As an election that was supposed to be free and fair.
Yes.
So are you now saying like, okay, the department schools or electoral committee already had their own candidates in mind?
Yeah, but they were denying it that no, but they already had their own candidates in mind. There was someone that came to my DM and she was like, okay, Seun, I'll be sincere with you. You can't win this election. That they're already pushing this person. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just go on with it and if it comes. And funny enough, on the day of that election, when I after the election rather, I received the result of it and I was like, it is very obvious that this is we can't definitely I can't know who we voted for.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was very obvious.
Mm. So like my own question is like I'm not really familiar with Department of Faculty Election.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it, but like what is supposed to be like that? Like for electoral committee to have their own candidates in mind.
It is only in HSA that I see that electoral committee, they're always with this person. And the thing is, they will feel like, okay, they are indirectly doing it, not knowing that we are the candidates. We are watching what we are watching what you are doing. But when we try to flare up, they'll be like, oh, it's talking from a place of weakness. Exactly. So that's fine.
So if you had a chance to redo this politics again, you're going to go for it. As
Yeah.
what?
Okay, I think I've missed out something. Before I got into this department, I had the intention of being the president of my department.
Which is now occupied by who?
I think July, yes. Okay. So I had the intention, but everything that happened just ruined everything from the very foundation, from year one, the financial stuff we had. So it's now made some people feel like, okay, what if he's in higher position than this? Is this how it's going to be?
Okay.
Because I never saw that coming. I never saw that coming because I thought that me and Benita were going to do this thing till year 4. But unfortunately, life
They
happens.
chop your eyes. It's not like
Exactly.
but the unfortunate thing is now that you, considering the fact that okay, due to some unfortunate events like the
Okay.
mismanagement of funds between you and Benita allegedly, sha,
Okay.
but Benita still went ahead and won the election and she became the financial secretary. Do you see the irony?
I guess
So what now made you step down from your own dream of becoming the department president?
I think I don't know. But looking
Should
at
we say
it,
you lost the trust of the people?
yes, at some point. But looking at it, I think Benita has a lot of people on her side. And this is not based on I'm not saying this based on gender or she's a female and a male. So I think the favor is already on her side. So me, I think stepping down as a class rep in 200 level totally ruined my chances of being in that position. So assuming I continued as the assistant class rep, then I would hold a position now. But seeing what happened, some people going to report because we had another election in 200 level, which I contested against Benita as a class rep.
and she won.
She won. So I think they had some people back door went to start reporting to higher authorities. I'm sure you understand what I mean by that.
I don't understand though.
So okay, I don't want to start mentioning names. When I mean higher authority, people higher than us in the department. So they went to report, and I was coming to school one morning after the election day, and I was just going through the messages on the group, and I think they said somebody came to the class and it was like, okay, Benita is the class rep. Nobody is going to
Who came to the class?
our course advisor came to the class. They said, okay, this person is the class rep. Nobody is going to change this person.
So Benetta use um um should I say our influence.
Yeah, I influence, yes, as a class rep. Then so she is our influence. So I can't challenge authority. So I had to, for my own safety, educationally and everything, I had to step back.
But you had the same influence as the assistant class rep.
Influence plus influence.
No,
Exactly.
no, at a point you have the same influence. You're already seeing him as weak. Do you get? Because there were things you could not do.
Yeah.
Like the financial aspects. You were not really into it.
Yes,
So they're already seeing you as weak. That's like the point I wanted to bring out. That they had the same influence. Ours was more obviously, but
And I feel like maybe you could have played the game well. Maybe to me, you could have played the game well. Okay, mismanagement of funds. You could have played this well that you make sure that mismanagement of funds, you will
be more involved in it.
no. It's not like more involved in the management of funds. Like the way you will you like the payout or the
Okay.
management of funds. You could have used that too, but it's actually crucial. It's good. So just like within a class, not even
Okay.
a whole department,
Okay.
how dirty the politics is.
Yeah.
Now
It's a very tough
let's look
thing.
the whole department faculty alone.
Okay.
The politics, school politics, dirtier than the way people think.
And
Activities.
you have people that will be like, oh, I deal with you, boss, I deal with you. And when you come online or WhatsApp, the person that is saying I deal with you, boss, you see that same person reposting your opponent flyer and be confused and be like,
But you did with me now.
no, you deal with me exactly. So that's one of the factors.
Okay, let's talk about your printing also. You are known for that across departments. How did that one start? How did the Shunzi concept, Abi?
Yeah.
Was it passion or you just want to survive school as Sapa one key for school as you resume school?
Shonzi concepts. We gained admission in 2021. So that brand I've been running since 2019. When I started as a computer engineer.
Okay.
I started as a computer engineer. So the Shonzi itself, I've held this name since 2014 when I was in JS3.
Wow.
Yes, when I was in JS3. People know me Shonzi. So I was a computer engineer. I stayed that place for 6 months, but I wasn't getting anything. Everything they were teaching in that computer school was entering here and getting out of here. So it was not as if I was broke. It was not out of brokenness that made me okay. But what happened then was I was still struggling for admission because my first jam was in 2018. I was still struggling for admission. So I don't want to be at home idle, not doing anything. So that was what made me okay, let me go and learn this thing. And I was like, okay, when I get there, I'm going to get it. So January 2019, I didn't get admission 2018. So 2019, I was like, okay, let me go and meet my uncle to see, because he was a dean at Yabatek at Dr. Kule Adeyemi. So I was like, let me go and even meet him and explain my admission conditions to him. So he has this two-story building thing. But I never knew that it was this printing stuff it does. Because it was a distant uncle. It was because of my admission stuff I got close to him. So he has this story building then. He has his apartment upstairs and he has his workshop downstairs. So when I got there, he told me to come to his office downstairs and explain my admission stuff to him. When I got there, before I even got to see him, they were doing some jobs there, some printing jobs there. And when I sat down, I was like, I love this thing these guys are doing. Won't I just change my path? Because I was in art class, so me not getting anything from that computer engineering stuff, it was not a surprise because I did not understand anything. I was like, how to rethink this? But I never told him that I wanted to do this printing stuff. I never told him. So when I got home that day, I went to meet my mom because my mom, anything I tell her, she's going to agree. I was like, Mom, you see this computer stuff, I'm not going there again. Now she asked me what I was like, I just look for one lie to lie for her. That I'm not going there again. That I've seen um something I want to start doing. That was in January 2019. So there was one young man in my auntie streets. He does this cleaning stuff, and I've passed that place like twice, and I see young people like me then there, and I fell in love with the project. I was like, okay, since I'll come to this place. When I went, my mom just told me, okay, go and make inquiries of the job and all of that. When I got there, the man said there was no chance, that he doesn't want any student or anything. I went back to my mom that, okay, this is what happened. So it was my aunt, my mom explained to my auntie. So my auntie that took me back to that place. So fortunately, he accepted. So it was the day I started. I started 16th of January 2019. That was when I started Shionzi Concept. I was a learner, but I already had this passion of, okay, once I come here, let me get back to this, let me get to business. So I started Shionzi. It was just Shionzi. I never had a name.
Do you see yourself continuing the business or after school, or this is it?
I see myself continuing the business, but if there's a better offer, there can't be better offer than business. But if there's a better offer, I might just for a while. But I'm all about business.
So I need to degree to work.
Yes.
So you are part of the people where they run from 9 to 5.
Yes. But I just want to test 9 to 5 when I'm doing my NYSC. So that's the only period I want to test 9 to 5.
Okay, so let's enter the reviews.
Okay.
People say Sheon has seen things when it comes to relationships. Your name and women, they move together like PDF and watermark. So what was your most unforgettable love story?
Okay. So I'll start like this. It is when I got into Untold, I became a lover boy. But when I was in secondary school, I was not. But it's just going away that I said when we came into Untold, I was spearheading a tradition whereby people, when they come into the group, they drop their picture. So one certain period, there was a girl that dropped a picture. Then I was like, when I saw the girl, I was like, oh wow, cool, black beauty and all of that. So I slide into her DM. Then, so when I slid into her DM, we started talking. I introduced myself to her and all of that. I won't mention name, but I'll just give illustrations. So we started talking from that. Right from the very first day of our conversation to when we started the relationship, I was not really invested in it. I was with her, but I was not invested in the relationship. So we started talking, moving together, and all of that. When we have issues, I'll be like, okay, fine, we won't talk for some days and all of that. So one thing about I've studied or I noticed about girls is that if they want to get something, they will do everything, like everything to get that thing. So it was one period, it was my birthday. Remember I said I was not invested. So she did something on my birthday. It's kind of ridiculous when people see this video, but that thing she did, nobody has ever done it for me before. And that was the first time. She got a cake for me. That was the first time I got a birthday cake. You know, that move impressed me. I was like, since this girl like me and all of that, started. There was some period that she would order parfait from my house and send dispatch rider to my place to pick it up. These things were fresh as then, were fresh as when year one. So after my bed, I started getting close. I started attaching my emotions to that relationship. I said I wasn't a lover boy, but that act made me feel like, okay, this is it. Let's move. So we started talking. We started being together. Started getting. She'll come to my place. We'll talk. We'll, you know. So one thing that struck the camel back was, we are in the same department, we are in the same class, we see almost every day, you know, even in my class, they'll be like, oh, this is the person Seun is with. And some people have even come to ask me, are you with this girl? Yes, I'm with this girl. Even our friends, if they see this video, they know what I'm talking about. So, I became a lover boy from that single act. That period, I was like, okay, since I was like, this is my last bus stop. Then this is my last bus stop. I was like, okay, let me build with this person. Then I had this fiction of, okay, we started from 100, let's go
200 level,
200 level.
300 level.
We are going to get married
I was going to get married.
with 4 children.
So I was like, okay, I was going to build with this person. Like, and the girl then was assuring me that don't worry, no matter what happens, I'm always with you. All this kind of talks. Then 2023 came. Could you believe that 2023 we got close together, but it was a series of arguments. We had our issues and all of that. Make we go did they come back, and we had this tradition of checking each other's phone. Not not because we want to start saying, okay, who are you talking with? Who are you? We're just checking, okay, today okay, bring your phone, let's check pictures, let's watch videos and all of that. And even if I might just open the WhatsApp unconsciously and she won't even fling, yes. So it got to a particular period of time that, okay, bring your phone, let's do what we used to do then. And unfortunately, she has started,
Dating another person.
yeah, you like say cheating. Yes, you like cheating. And that broke the relationship.
So you turn from plan A to plan B.
Plan B. Then, and I forgave that cheating stuff. It was because I love this person. At that period, I was not talking to any other girl. It was just this person. It's not as if I was not talking to other girl, but there's a boundary. So, after that, I think, okay, they have these symptoms of when you catch them cheating. It's as if they can't really, they broke, they can't really continue again. Started giving this sign of, okay, since you've caught me, I don't think I can continue with this relationship thing. But I was not getting it.
Okay.
I was blinded by love. Yes,
Now, oppose that part of what you are saying.
Continue, please.
Because that one is not true.
I was blinded by love. And it got to a point that, she will be the one at fault. But then I'll be the one begging. I'll be the one begging. I'll be like, it got to a point that if they are removing my brain, then
this person is your classmate.
my classmate.
Like she's in your class.
Yes, she's in my class.
She's dark skin.
Yes, she's dark skin.
Is she short or tall?
She's tall. But actually, I won't say she's a bad person. I won't say she's a good person because of the memories.
Actually, like she found a better option than you.
Exactly. So even right now, whenever I think about those things, and I'll be like, even better safe as you go, because now I don't have to think about, oh, okay, because then I'll be eating and I'll be like, this food I'm eating, as this girl eating, like, now that was how it was. Like, I want to buy this thing or touch this, and I'll be like, I will have to buy for two. But I have to start doing things that are on the norms, because then I depress money too.
Your allowance is split.
Pressing money here one.
I was working, so I did not sit. I'm an entrepreneur, so I did not sit as a big deal, because whenever she comes like, oh, Seun, can you borrow me this amount of money? I'll be like, okay, cool. And it's just so funny that, let me give an instance. Let me say, okay, if she comes first, no, if my sister comes first, that Seun, can you borrow me this money? And she comes second, that, oh, Seun, can you borrow me this money? I'll have to tell my sister that, oh, sorry, I don't think I'll be able to do this thing again. That this money, I don't think I can be able to give you the money. And I will have to satisfy her first. So that was how it was.
Like it be like the matter be like guy will get 100K for account.
Exactly.
When babe ask for 95K.
Exactly.
When you give him babe 95K.
Exactly.
When babe ask another guy for we get 1 million
Yes.
for 100K.
Yes.
And he give her 100K.
Yes. So that was how it was. So it started getting to me. My friends then were like, my roommates, funny enough, was like, Seun, I will have to be sincere with you. This girl mind don't come up for your side. Because somebody that does things effortlessly before is now behaving.
Like you're forcing it.
Exactly, is now behaving. It goes to a point that I was very slim then. There was one girl, she's a D, we're in 200 level then. This thing happened in 200 level, second semester. Like, this girl is a D. She came to the meeting that, what was going on with you? Like, look at the way you are slim. I was very slim then. My head was very small. And there was one time that I went home and my mom had to ask me that, Seun, are you sure? That was the first time she asked me that question. I was very scared. She was like, are you sure you don't have HIV? I was like, HIV as well. And I was supposed to come to school the following week. She was like, okay, I'm not going to go to school. I'm going to go to the hospital. I went to the hospital and I did different kind of tests, from X-ray to HIV test to blood test and all of that. There was no test I did not do in that hospital that day. And I had to start using supplements of 18K every month just to get back in shape.
Something with heartbreak come off.
Exactly. But I couldn't open my mouth to tell her that this is what happened.
Man.
But I just told her that everything is fine. Everything is under control.
Going through a lot.
You know, she started saying, oh, I am not a type anymore. I am not the kind of husband material
She wants. Priority change.
You know, I just want pass Adiola tests, do assignments, submit them. I started making this marriage of a thing then. I was like, marriage, how? I just want pass tests, do my assignments, and let's just enjoy the moment. What was marriage all about? You know, it got to a point that one Sunday I was about to go to church. I just woke up from my bed and I started crying. I was like, it was my roommate then that, you know, we had our WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
That thing actually vexed my roommate and he had to go to his WhatsApp status and started typing that the heart of man is very wicked, blah, blah, blah. And I think the girl, she saw that post. She saw it and I was like, I think she saw it too. Because then, no advice they no give me, but I get coconut head.
When you were in love with them,
I was in love there.
you just press money.
If she had not said all those things that she said about the relationship stuff with drama, what would have been the main issue? What would you have thought was the main issue in the relationship?
Okay, because at one point I was with my guy in the room because we were staying in one cubicle in Baiga then. I was like, one day I just asked him that, is it because we are staying in this small place? Like, this guy don't see me finish, don't see my future, say, now you are going my life. Like, I was like, this thing was because we go home together, we do everything together then. Like, this guy was not seeing this thing as an issue.
Okay.
So, what suddenly changed?
One paraboy don't open her eye.
So, what suddenly changed? I was like, you know, thank God for my friend then. I think Lily, Ife, Damilari, they were advising me, you have to just let go of it. And at some point, I think November, after I left that relationship, as I did reasoning with that, I was broke during November. I was like, she, this guy deal with me till now. Like this, I go take they do. Like, there was a time I started meeting people. I started joining organizations after the heartbreak. I started doing things.
Your heart close.
Exactly. I started doing things. There was one time that actually like impressed me and made me, okay, this is I can't cry for any girl again. Like then I dey cry for woman. If you see me, my eye dey red come class. Like there was one time I was in my room then, and my friend is a graduate now from cell biology and genetics. It was November last year or thereabout. He just texted me that, oh, he has somebody in the UK, Southampton, that they wanted to do their mom birthday then, I think 62 or something. That am I available for birthday program? I'm like, waiting with my job again to do. So I got into connection with those people, started talking, and they explained everything. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a good job for you and all of that. The paycheck I got then, so very like it was enough to sort all my financial issue then. And when I reasoned those things, I was like, I'm this business, I have to focus on it. Make I just leave relationship now. That I have to just focus on it. Because it made me feel like when my leg never touch, my work don't reach there. So now I can't, one girl from somewhere will just tell me that you are not man enough, all of that. So those are things that just keep me going.
Your eyes don't see that.
Hey.
So if your ex is watching this,
Okay.
if your ex was watching this right now,
Okay.
what's that one thing you would say to her?
I wish her the best. I wish her the best.
Listen, sir.
I don't need to do relationship again.
So if your ex
Okay.
was watching this right now, what's that one thing you say to her?
Well, I wish her the best. Because for now, if we are opportune before we graduate that we are going to talk, fine.
You guys don't talk since
We
then.
don't talk. We don't talk.
That year two person that's the last ex.
Yeah, that's the last.
So it's not been relationship.
I don't do relationship these days.
Women
I
are
just go
wicked,
with flings. And
So you just be eating everybody work small, bit by bit.
the same way they were eating his baby when he was in serious relationship.
I don't know. So that's it.
Women are wicked.
That was the last ex. That was since last year, I think. Yeah, last year.
So now that you're about to graduate, what's the next thing?
Well, for now, I just want to like finish my NYC and then we see where we go from there. One thing about me is I don't plan my future when there's still something ahead of me. I try to finish that up and let tomorrow take care of itself. So that's something about me.
So, but what was that one thing you learned about loyalty and friendship on campus?
Well, Jonneylaw has taught me that not everybody that laughs with you really wants
The best for
the
you.
best for you. Exactly.
Not
Because
everybody that
it-
laugh with you.
Really wants the best for you. Because it has really taught me different phase of betrayal from relationship, friendship, and education wise. Different segment of betrayals everywhere. So it has really taught me that if I am to go back in time, I'll be like, I just want to be on my own, right from year one.
Your own peace of mind.
Exactly. And I've learned that once you get into a new place, you select your friends. You don't let them pick you.
Sure.
So that's what I've learned over time.
Oh, you select your friends.
Yes, you don't let
And then
them pick you or select you.
So because you might not join this team.
Exactly.
So right now, are you saying you are a man of your own? You don't have any clique?
Well, apart from my guy that we come to school together, we do things, but I still have people that I laugh with. Maye, that one na my day 1J. That guy, we can be in school from morning till maybe 10 or 11 o'clock and we discuss about the class, politics, love life, and he shares his experience with me. So I think Damilare, I think Lily, and some other people I can't really remember for now. But I'm sure that, okay, if I am to pick people that, they mean well for me, there won't be more than 5 in that class.
Out of how many students? 200 and
Yes, exactly.
while are they?
But
Nobody cannot be for you.
Exactly. But I still love them regardless till we finish.
Till after finish, everybody.
You know, go love care.
Exactly.
Everybody. My bro, thank you so much for coming. To be honest, Seun, this was deep. And from politics to heartbreaks and painting, you live a full student life. You don't live entrepreneur life. You don't live heartbreak life. You don't live sapa life.
All in Unilag.
All in Unilag.
Exactly.
You won't buy this one, you go, come on. You when they inside relation, they go through a lot too. Like you won't buy this thing and you go to say, might buy for 2.
Exactly.
And wait, what's your opinion about Unilag girls? Like, what's your general overview? When you hear Unilag girls, when someone asks you, Unilag babes, what will you say?
Over their taste, I die.
Eh?
Even at this point, if the like some girls in my class, they'll be like, I can't date my classmates. And me too, I have to deep down, I may just argue with them that what happened to it, but deep down, what I'm even seeing on their status, the lifestyle they are living, me, I can't afford it. Exactly. So make I just dey go my own JJ. Their standard of living are just too high. Because at this point, I just have to make peace with myself that my future wife is not in that school. So,
Once she's not in the school, or standard department.
exactly.
It's just one person that broke your heart though.
But since then, I've been running.
You are even running.
Exactly.
Oh,
But whenever I get into conversation, but ever since then, I think I've talked to about 3 people that it did not work out. That everything collapsed. I was like, let me just be on my own. But I might just say, make I just use this one play small first. So that's it.
we wish you peace,
Thank you.
profit, and fewer controversies after graduation. The kind heartbreak will make you go back to your business, actually take them serious.
Exactly.
Some people need it.
We have passed there, no worry. Don't think about it.
If we go through that,
We've passed it, don't worry.
Unilag boys are home.
I can never date any like student.
Exactly. So this is
can't.
part of what I'm saying.
My own is different though. My own is different.
Yeah, because the girls in my class, all of them will be like, I just want that office guy, office boys. Their tastes are very high.
I don't want office, but how much is your salary?
Exactly.
How much is your salary?
This is part of it.
How much must be a mass salary before you?
I don't want to know. But you able to provide the basic things that I need.
Basic things like what?
Anything with hair.
Like how much?
Wigs I expect you can be seeing wigs of 320.
320.
So let me.
Give the minimum wage.
Oh, those are you people. You're the one that's doing for what you not lost.
me that is
Now you find waiting no loss.
and upcoming entrepreneur. So how will I afford that? So
When you are upcoming, why do you need relationship?
Exactly. So
It's the truth. Just like you want to eat turkey, I know that you don't have the means. Why are you looking for? You are craving what you can't afford. Do you understand?
let me just enjoy my stuff myself.
When you're rich, come and meet them again. It's like that.
So a guy that can't afford 320K with that can't date you.
It's not like he can't date me, but how will I put it? I cannot date someone that's still collecting like 80K salary. I will make that 80K in one sitting. It's the truth.
So me where I still be student.
I feel sit down for house now, just knock one boy billing, and that money will come outside. So imagine that boy now dragging with my boyfriend. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, that was what was happening in your own relationship.
So it's different.
So
So now 320K with the minimum wage that's on Daddy Tinubu.
there are even some financial aspects in that relationship that I'm not even talking about. It's just so crazy. When I start reasoning everything, I'll be like, Sean, did you really go like extend your boundary more than what you can do for this person? Maybe this person use jazz for because
No tell me say you borrow money to Sapphire.
no, I did not. Why just
Or you sold your things to Sapphire.
I know I can't. I don't sell my things. No, I did not.
My bro, me, I did with Tisha. You say we still they manage minimum wage.
Exactly.
Why they manage my head?
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, I make the 320K, you won't pack up that village.
Exactly. So
The stereotypes I work. I think as a man, if you don't have money,
just take it.
You have no reason to be in a relationship.
you have no reason to be in a relationship actually. And the mistake the mistake men or I don't even mean like boys do is that in their 20s, you are meant though you are entitled to fall in love.
Yes.
But you are meant to work for yourself.
Yeah.
As a lady, at the age of 30, they don't lack option already.
Exactly.
I know in that 20s they have options. But you as a man, at maybe clock 30,
Yes.
you still have option if you are well doing, if you are doing well. So guys of nowadays, in your 20s, instead of you working on yourself, trying to improve and everything.
Yeah.
Imagine you in a relationship, they carry bills of two
Burden.
people, your own and your babe. Wait, why will a year one guy and why will a year one guy be responsible for his fellow year one babe?
And as I think I was 21 or 22 then.
Oh,
He
So
was
just
not a small boy again now. He's not more a small boy now.
but it's crazy.
21 is
boy.
not small.
Yeah, when I should go to school now, fresh at our age.
Did I force you to fall in love with me? You were not forced. You saw me and were like, ah, okay, this babe standard is high. I like what I'm saying. So I want to spend on her.
Wait, are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
You're in a relationship?
Uh-huh.
I doubt that. You're very bad. You go to a really challenge. No, my bro. So that was Seun Akijoko. But before we round up, in 1 minute, can you just like tell us what to do, your brand and everything? 1 minute.
Okay, my brand, I do printing, I do customizing, I do general branding. There's nothing about printing digitally that I don't do.
Okay.
And I'm doing consultancy too. So
Okay. So guys, my people, that was Seun Akijoko, the one and only guy wey dey split him own allowance to certify him brain.
that was then, sha. No woman fit try that one.
You still want more than that.
Maybe.
So that was Akijoko. So make sure you drop your thoughts in the comment section. And if you sabi him babe, please tag am on IG.
Hey,
Just tag am on IG, please. If you sabi him babe, tag am on IG. So thanks for joining us, my bro.
Thank you for
Thank you.
joining us.
And I'll see you at the top. And I
I
pray no babe break your heart again. Please,
my
get
friend.
your peace of mind now.
Sure.
Women has come. I'm talking from experience.
I'm not a man, I'm a girl with a grace.
That ain't the part. Yeah.
Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw, proudly sponsored by King Jonneylaw Gadgets and Accessories.